Fedora Outlier LLC logo animation. Logo is burnt orange, reddish brown. The shape is a square with a white outer glow creating dimension. The letters FO are in the center of the square. The letters have a hand-drawn artistic appearance. Backdrop is black with light flares that appear then disappear. There is a transparent mirror image of the logo underneath.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Vashaun Jones, visionary of Fedora Outlier LLC. Let me tell you something, man. In everything that you do, and everything that you aspire to want to do and go and be and achieve, you always are going to have haters. You know how they say, make your haters your motivators? Let me tell you something, man. There's more haters in the world and different types of haters than there are like successful entrepreneurs. But I'm here to tell you, as one of those successful people, and in my own right, nobody had to tell me I was successful. You hear the birds? I'm about to take you into the smoke cave, and I'm gonna talk about what the haters represent, how they represent, and how you can truly have your haters work specifically for you. And the thing about it, they're gonna work for you, bring you in money, and they ain't gonna get a dime. And I'm gonna show you exactly how it works. This is 12 years of dealing with haters and having them work for me. They not even know it. And I'm smoking a cigar. It's early in the morning, you know how I do. And so we're about to go into the smoke cave, and we're gonna be back with haters working for you right after this.
Image of Vashaun Jones waist up on a white backdrop, wearing Everlast brand boxing gloves in a fight stance position. The words Empowerment Series Hacks for Punching Life's Bullies in the Face appear on the left.
All right, so we're back. We're in the smoke cave. Listen. You hear that constant drone? Listen again, listen. Right, you hear it. Zzz. That's the exhaust fan. That represents the haters. So if you guys haven't seen the smoke cave, let me give you a brief tour. So here we got the ammo rack, the different ammo for the guns. The cans is there. That back wall is the stones. Those are genuine stones on that particular wall. Going across the room, the windows, those are genuine wood blinds, not none of that faux wood. You got the big screen TV. You got the actual bar, like a real bar, like you pull up at, you know, Chili's or Fuego de Chile, and you sit at the bar. Yeah, that. The sink in the back to wash things. Behind the bar is the refrigerator with the refreshments. The additional accoutrements to the room is, you know, sofa, 2 end tables, sofa table, another table to hold a humidor, multiple ashtrays, the fan, air conditioner system, microwave, the surround sound system, a table for me to load my ammo on into the guns. And so I'm gonna have a seat in the captain's chair, and let's talk about these haters, man. This is something I've been wanting to get out there for a minute, but I wanted to present it in a non-hater way because, let me take a puff, hold on. Because the truth of the matter is, you know, I'm not a hater. I celebrate people's successes, people in their elevation, the movement, the gravity that holds people back in life, and I try to help be that fulcrum to lift them up, to help them to be what they see in their mind. But let me tell you about these haters. Let me tell you the different types of haters I've had. I've had haters that will laugh with me and act like they're encouraging, but what they're really doing is hating in their heart and really hope that one would fail. I've had haters that were blatant racists, would tell different entities, oh, Vashaun is this. It's on the internet. You can look it up. Here, matter of fact, you don't have to look it up. Let me give it to you. I'm going to hand it to you. Hey, see? It says it right here. He's this. Yeah, that was a good one. They thought because they hated and canceled, a contract which was my least paying contract, by the way, that they did something. They didn't know my goal was to be rich, not just to have a job, not to be running around here seeing one client at a time for 4 hours. So they couldn't see the vision, and I was already on my trajectory to fulfill that vision. And so they did nothing but fuel my fire, right? They worked for me. They hated to the point where it forced me to go a different way. It's like there was a detour and I had to go around because bottom line, I was going to get to the destination. I had this one guy when I first started, because I am the best assistive technology instructor in the world. I know it, and my clients know it, and that's why they pay what they pay, well above and way beyond what the average assistive technology instructor, teacher, specialist, whatever, they decide to call themselves gets paid. And I get to change more lives and help more people. But, when I started to say that and believe that and be that, I had this one guy, I call him GV, would always try to taunt me and tell me, you're not that, you're not this, show your pay stubs if you're this, and, all this goofy mess. And, I just did what I did with all my haters. I ignored them and let them do their job. Because what is a hater's job? A hater's job is to hate. And trust me, they hate for free. They hate when it's in their best interest to celebrate. They're going to hate regardless to anything. So they're going to do their job. The question is, are you going to do your job? I had people that call themselves leaders in the community of people with disabilities, try to hold me back, and they knew they couldn't hold me back. So what did they do? They helped to spread false narratives or keep up the gossip like a little girl, And several times I tried to go to them like a man to man, because I'm thinking, why would this leader, do and portray the things that they portrayed? And I couldn't really understand it. And so if I don't understand something, either I'm going to figure it out, which I couldn't because it was their idiosyncrasies. Then, I left it. And one common thread through all of the haters, through all of the hate, is they're broke. They're broke and they're broken. I can guarantee it. Look at any one of your haters out there, and the common thread is they're broke and they're broken. Guaranteed. I can guarantee it. Now, listen, we're literally talking 15, 17 years ago, this thing started. 17 years later, I talk to the same people. They're in the same place, hating. And they're still broke. And they're still broken. Right? Now, let me paint the picture for you. So this room right here, this very room, you still hear that drone in the background? Listen. You hear that? That's the exhaust fan again. But this room was not even a room. It was just a slab in the back of the house. It was a sight for sore eyes. It was like, I mean, it was just some wood. I mean, it was wood and concrete. It was almost like the construction workers forgot to finish this room. It was like unfinished. It was no walls up. It was, just this thing, this construction that was unfinished. And so every single thing in this room, from the floors to the decor to the fan, the exhaust fan, everything in it was a vision. The colors, how the electronics work, the surround sound, the stone wall, where things was going to be positioned, what was going to be in the room. All was a vision, And the same with business, the same with my life. I had a vision for where I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, the type of Rolls Royce that I wanted, the type of vacations that I wanted to take, the beaches that I wanted to be on, just like this room. But just like that exhaust fan, those haters right there, you hear it? You see, they're still going on. Regardless of what you do, they're still going to be there. So you got to make them work for you, because they work for free. They do their job. All right? So know that they're going to be there, but know that if you have haters, you are on the right track. If you don't have any haters, you're not doing anything to stir the pot. You're conforming to what everybody else is and what everybody else is doing, and you're not making any waves, any ripples. You're, come along to go along. But when you got those haters, man, oh man, you got a gold mine. Because guess what? They're going to let you know what you are, what they think of you, where they think you should be, where they have been in life, which is nowhere. And guess what? If you keep pushing, if you keep letting them do their job, and you keep going to where you're going, they're going to continue to work for you. And it's a beautiful thing. So this video is truly for all my haters. Oh, I got one more. I got this guy. Darn, I'm even trying to think of his name. It was said so much. He was such a hater, man. It was ridiculous. Actually worked for the government. Had the audacity to take one of my team members and hire them and think he was hurting me, when that was the goal. I don't want people working for me for 6 or 7 years. I want you to realize what it is. Let me give you the game, and you go out there and get your paper. I call him CG. Matter of fact, I call him by his name. The true biggest. He encompasses all the hate. He will smile in your face. He will backstab you. He will try to take from you. He was conniving, deceiving, little arrogant, fat, pompous dude, right? And I ignored him. And he got, well, actually I did more than that. I put that paperwork on him and assisted with getting his ass the hell up out of there. But, for the most part, he was my biggest motivator. He let me know that I was on the right path. He always complimented my shoes, though. He couldn't deny the flyness. That is me. I am him. But listen, this is not arrogance. I will never record another video like this. But it's to show the vision in the room, And you guys know the biggest room is the room for improvement. But that drone, listen. You hear that exhaust fan? That's right. It's what? It's continuous. Those are your haters. So listen. Make your haters, your exhaust fans, be your motivators. And you guys know what I've always said since the beginning. Let's change the world And the cardinal word in that is change. Don't keep it the same. You can't do that without making ripples, and you're going to have haters. And let's change the world together.
Light flares moving over black backdrop. The word empowerment in orange, all uppercase, appears behind the flares. Underneath the word empowerment, in white lettering also behind the flares, is a mechanism by which individuals, groups, and communities gain mastery over their affairs. Light flares fade. A transparent mirror image of the words are also underneath.